It was centred on a 4-bedroom house on a 5-acre block at McMinn's Road, Humpty Doo, about 45 minutes south of Darwin, 1998. It began in April 1998, and it involved 5 housemates. There was a young couple, Kirsty and Andrew Argus, and their toddler, Jasmine, and another young couple and a single guy. We believe they were genuine, and we believe they weren't faking any of it. So they were sitting on the patio of their property one night during one of those huge big lightning displays you have up there during the wet. Now this could be significant. It was a doozy of an electrical storm, and as some of you probably know, a lot of poltergeist events begin during stormy periods, or the poltergeist activity peaks during electrical events. In any case, they were out there, pitch dark, lightning everywhere, and these pebbles started flicking in from the darkness. They investigated. They couldn't find anyone on the property, which in any case was enclosed in a man-proof fence. There was only one way in, and that was down this long 70-metre driveway. So they go inside, and then in true poltergeist style, the pebbles started raining down inside, and other objects started moving around. Well, they did the logical thing. They thought, well, we better look in the loft. So they opened the manhole into the loft and were greeted by a shower of stones on their upturned faces. So they thought, holy hell, you know what's going on. The activity accentuated. Some of their property started to get smashed, CD players and so on. They were just renting, by the way. So it was late at night. They had nowhere else to go. They went to bed, and the activity continued, and they had this thing where they had the spooky, sinister scratching noises coming from inside the internal walls of the house, right next to their beds, you know. And the 2 ladies were, although they're pretty tough ladies, they were crying with fear. In the morning they said, what the hell are we going to do? So they called parish priest. They called the priest in Darwin at St Mary's, and a Greek Orthodox priest turned up as well. There were 3 priests. They all had a go. Father Tom said, look, I don't know much about this, but he gamely sprinkled holy water here and there, gave them a Bible and a crucifix, which immediately became frequent flyers. They smashing into walls. The Bible was pretty well shredded by the time we got there, and the crucifix was flying around. The priest from St Mary's in Darwin was of Indian extraction, and he said, I've seen this sort of thing in India on a few occasions. He said, look, I'll do my best, but it won't work. You know, these things they'll piss off when they're well and truly ready to go, and no sooner. But he saw a couple of remarkable things. As soon as he walked into the kitchen, a knife lifted off a microwave across the room, flew towards him, and stopped just 50 centimetres from his chest and fell on the floor. He didn't even attempt to move. He said, I knew it wasn't going to hurt him. And what else did he see? Anyway, he saw a lot of weird stuff. The Greek Orthodox priest went the full Monty. He spread an altar cloth on the kitchen table, candles and so on, and read various passages from a big black book. The book kept getting twisted in his hands, and our mates who observed it said that his right hand seemed to get dragged behind his back all the time. In the end, he just gave up and sat down, streaming with sweat, and said, I'm out of here.